Let me turn it to sound so you can actually hear me. So hello everybody and welcome to Eye of the Storm week 15, if you can believe it. I hope I've got it right. Think it's week 15, don't take my word for it.
Don't
Anyway,
take his word for it, he's only in charge.
I'm only in charge of it, yeah, it's now the big issue. Anyway, whoa, we have everybody here. This is we haven't seen this and I should look down and to the right as the overlay. We haven't been this 2 months? It's been 2 months, guys. I think. Something of the sort. Anyway, it's awesome to have.
Not since we all played together. No.
Yeah. Yeah, you play the Jack's campaign as well.
Only the cool ones. Only the cool
No,
ones.
I
What
mean,
did
all
last
of
week? All the cool people played last week.
It's only been one week of actual playtime, but that week has been like haven't had a full game in a long time.
Yeah.
Without Jack dragging us down, we achieved so much.
You achieved so much.
We managed to
It's
move
okay,
like 400
I'm a wizard
yards.
now.
What?
What?
I am so shocked.
Come on, you ruined it for everybody.
What ruined what?
Ruined what? Anyway,
Ruined what?
so let's go through our descriptions again.
Ew.
So we have first an overlay. We have 2D soldier, playing not as Aiden but as a new character. But well, the writing here should actually be changed, but I didn't because I'm lazy. And then we have
an alchemist named
Shameful.
Johnson.
Shameful display.
shameful display. Then we have our lovely and I think a bit tired Chippendale. You still tired,
Yes.
me?
Focused.
Focused. Okay, that's the
Got
good
a
way to go
secret.
about it. Playing as our lovely mountain elf cleric, and then going around next is Nick, playing as a devious rogue, James Stone, and we have Gary, that's Eating, and playing as the famous bard Somal, the companion bard. He has a team on every character. He has companions on him, and on 3.5, the other show, he has trophies of dead things he killed.
One of my companions died this week. Not happy.
Okay, and finally, last but not least, Isai, playing as Darius Falsol. Okay, so,
Mountain
guys,
Dew. We're sponsored now, bitches.
sponsor, yeah, Mountain Dew, of course.
And
Uh,
Doritos.
That would be awesome. Be sponsored by, like, the best things that the DM could eat in a session. I mean, for me at least. Anyway,
That's
yeah,
right. Keep
yeah, that'd be a
selling,
dream
Chucky.
country. Exactly. Come on, sponsor me, please. So, guys, what happened last week? We not ask Jack because he wasn't here. So, let's ask Nick. Nick, what happened last week?
Well, we were in the temple, if I recall correctly, and after some talking and moving, we decided to leave and head back towards the main city. On our way there, we encountered a group of goblins and orcs, and
Encountered.
with one amazing fireball spell from our
Very
sorcerer
well timed.
ended all of that. Very well timed, and we managed to slip through the streets through the DM's fingers back to the tunnels, and encountering no monsters on the way.
I still
Upon
have
reaching
a
the tunnel,
call with
we-
my dice about that. Still angry at my dice about that. Go on.
We
Sorry,
managed
Dean.
We slid through the tunnels, getting into the city now, and returned to give report of what had happened. However, more interestingly, in the Wizard Tower, me and Samal went on a little talk and discovery spree up in the Wizard Tower and discovered that he seems to wield a relic known as Dragonsooth that has a voice inside of it, which James thinks he's crazy, but nevertheless, and Dragon Fang, my bad. And
Don't want to piss the dragon off, sorry.
I remember I tried to steal some gloves, and I learned that you
Gauntlets.
probably shouldn't do that in Mage Towers because he was promptly stunned, tried to play it off, he ended up opening up to me. And now we are preparing for the assault. The assault is upon us, and Aiden is nowhere to be seen. Out in the city somewhere, wreaking havoc and biting off people's heads.
Eating
Kinda
sheep.
bad.
Eating sheep. Or goblins. I mean, whichever is
Goblin.
more appropriate.
That
We're versing an army.
Goblin sheep.
Okay, so guys, I think we finished last session with like in the evening of the day. You had one more day remaining. I think you didn't have anything important to do besides that. So
Yeah, we had to talk to the other guy.
whatever. Oh yeah, you had to talk to Reginolf. Exactly, I didn't remember that. So yeah, go about doing it. It's
Damn
the
it.
evening
We had one
of
more thing to do.
of day 2, and you have yet just only one day until the assault is gonna happen. And I think tomorrow morning is gonna be the console, if I remember correctly.
Yeah.
Exactly. My notes are good. That's a good start. Go on. So, what do you guys do? You're still in that tavern over there.
In case you forgot, Chucky, I went back to useless and sorted out the bag of holding.
The what?
The bag of holding.
Bag of
Okay. Yeah. You brought
golden
that.
boat.
You brought the whatever was the component you retrieved from his room in the mage tower above ground, and brought it back. And he crafted it for you, magically crafted it for you. Pooh, exactly. Poof.
Then after thanking him, I think were we all going to go and speak to Reggie?
Well, however you want to do it. You're the players here.
Then I think are we all going to go speak to Reggie?
Okay. Well, you all go to the Gladiators Arena, where you have already, or the Warriors headquarters, whatever they want to call it. You've been there before.
I want to
And
bet all my money on a mage.
you are greeted.
What? He can't lose.
roll for
Not
it.
there.
Yeah, he's not there.
I'm only joking. I'm only joking.
No problem. Yeah, we got that. So you guys you're right inside. You by the guards at the door, and told that Reginolf is already expecting you in the main room. You approach the main room, and actually, wait 1 second to open up Roll20. Okay.
Been good if I tried that, like.
Do you have the link, or do you want it again?
Yeah, I've got it.
Okay, good. You guys enter, and you're greeted by this monstrosity of a man. By monstrosity, I mean he is a very, very big man.
Is he the Rock, or is he the Giant?
Definitely the Rock.
Definitely the Rock.
The Rock.
He greets you all with a hoarse voice and says, "So, what news outside?"
This is Nay.
We are but men.
Rock. Okay. So
Somebody else tell him what happened outside. I've already said it twice. I'm not doing it again.
he's asking you what
Hey,
happened
Bard
outside.
with high charisma, can you do the talking for us, please?
No, I'll just stun him later on, don't worry.
He looks at the rogue and says, "So, anything? Why are you so silent? Why is everybody so silent?"
I'll look to them and say, I don't do the talking here unless I have to. And I get something from it. The bard can tell you.
Okay.
He nods at the bard.
Right, there was like, went outside, big giant, black mage, shitload of orcs and goblins, black mage, might be a problem. Big giant, might not be a problem because there's also like a couple of hundred undead people out there who are going to fight with us. They're going like,
He frowns
tomorrow
deeply
morning,
at this.
the
Yeah,
morning
yeah, we'll
after.
take the big giant guy.
and the big they're going to kill the big giant hopefully.
Mages, slippery worms. Never trust them. No offense intended. He realizes what he's saying and looking at Darius.
It's alright, he's a sorcerer.
I ain't no mage.
You hear
I'm
a
a
giant
wizard,
fuck
Harry.
you echo from
I'm a
somewhere.
And says, well, anyway, I'm glad for the information. So, why are you here? I'm guessing you're not just here to debrief me. You could have done that tomorrow at the council.
Why were we going here?
Yeah, why are we here?
We got told to go here, I can't remember why.
Oi, you have a wizard with you by any chance?
Wizards? There are no wizards in the Sanctuary of Warriors.
Why
Damn.
did we get told to come here? I don't have it
Do
written
you have
down.
any worries to help us
So-
fight something?
so
Something
tell me,
rather
where
big,
are the-
Maybe like yay high.
I just
Yay,
kind
hi.
of brushed the sorcerer off to the
Stones.
side. So tell me, where are the preparations for battle taking place? How are your men faring? What are you all doing? May I see them? Or the
He
preparations that you
he
all are
nods.
preparing?
and says, we've been preparing for some time. We're wanting to do this from the beginning, but we couldn't do it alone. We need the support of everyone, and we hope we're gonna get it tomorrow. Anyway, if you want to see that, yes, of course, my men are always training during the day, and he opens the back doors and welcomes you to go outside. And you see this very Spartacus-like scenario where you have people running around punching each other and then slashing at each other with training swords and shields.
Oh, lots of hot men with their shirts off getting.
Exactly.
Small's a little turned on.
That's sexist. No hot woman with their shirts off.
No hot women with the shirts off.
Sexist.
Sexist.
Misogynistic pig. Learn your cis privilege.
I like
Okay.
to think
I
it's
said
just
that right.
Rocky out there punching cow. That's all it is.
Yeah.
No, it's just Rocky's only just running upstairs and then celebrating at the top. You're like, yeah, we did it. Yeah, we did it. We did it, baby.
I'll point out to Reggie on the map that when his men are going out, they need to be careful of those boulders that are on the side. Make sure everybody's aware of that.
He nods. Says, good information.
And you'd be charging into what sounds like a row of archers.
That is not a problem. We have many people trained here with the tower shields. Many of the old guard that retreated here in full armor suits. Of course, some have died, but their sons and whoever remain here, we have been keeping great care of these armors. One day, hoping we shall use them.
Yeah.
The
Do they
boulders,
fight
though-
in big formations?
They say that he says basically that they could accommodate any strategy.
Yeah, just because when they see the giant, they probably want to split because he throws boulders at people.
No,
He
they
nods.
should do turtle formation. That'll work. That'll work.
Just hold the shield up, it'll be fine.
Okay, so the only way this is going to happen is the boulder hits you. You each need to roll a 20 on your strength check. You have -4 strength. And it's a d6 roll. Fuck.
He says, well, the giant is gonna be the biggest problem, but if we have enough support from the knights and the mages, we should be able to take them on. How is the situation outside? How many?
Lots.
Rots. Any specific numbers that you have?
Wasn't it thousands?
And there was close to 1,000 orcs
Yeah.
and goblins last time you checked.
Yeah. They just appear to be mostly infantry.
1,000
though.
orcs.
Yeah, they're literally.
They're real.
Oh god.
There's obviously a large detachment of orcs and goblins, archers and fighters, and there's also the female orcs and the children.
Interesting. They have their families here. I would not have suspected that. That is the reason why they have been keeping here in this hellhole, to put it like that, for so long.
Yeah, it's more than likely that mages keeping them there or something like that.
Yes, I know. I am familiar with the story of the necromancer, the great betrayer. He shall pay one day for his actions.
Yeah, necromancers are really bad. I dislike them too.
He nods at you in agreement.
Yeah, necromancers. Boo.
Boo.
I ask him what morale's like.
People are very eager to get outside. My men would give their lives to see sun again and hope to relieve the city from the hands of these fiends. Well, it's good. Short answer to your question.
Is there
I think
anything
the
that he needs?
Nothing but
Doesn't have
support
to
of
take
the
2
mages.
orbs or anything like that?
doesn't have any orb.
Good, just checking, Chicky. Just checking.
He doesn't need any orb.
I'm just checking. Just checking you're not going to pull it out from left field.
No, the orb to open the door is in the gladiators, like in the middle, on a pedestal.
Then, unless anyone can actually remember why we got told to come here, I think that's done.
Okay.
Does anyone actually remember why we got told to come here?
Yeah.
No idea.
Shits and
I
giggles.
don't remember.
YOLO.
You just forgot in your time at
It's an
the tavern.
experience, a life experience.
Yeah, it happens. This is why you should take notes.
Chicky, I take notes of practically everything, but I didn't write that down.
Basically, why we're sent here is to communicate any information you have. You could do that at the council as well, but it was more of a courtesy kind of thing.
Then I shall curtsy and leave.
He should curtsy with his skirt.
Courtesy was good.
You can still curtsy without out the skirt.
I know, but you're doing the skirt way.
I can make like a fiery skirt.
Saul does that, and then as he walks out, he quickly
Dance like
swings back
Esmeralda.
to go watch the men training.
Yeah, just walk around with nothing but a fire skirt on. It's great because I don't have to shave my pubes either, because it just burns them off.
God damn it. To a twisted little mind you had there.
We call it heat treatment.
Okay, so as you guys go out, he then like screams for you. Wait! Where's the bear? Where's Aiden?
What bear?
Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about.
The one that accompanied you outside?
The one who likes to wander off.
Oh, you
and
mean the
eat things.
person? That's a person, that's not a bear.
Yeah, that's definitely a human who turns into a bear.
Okay, where is he?
No fucking idea.
He slipped off in the night somewhere. We have not seen him for some time.
He went to go smoke some crack with his street friends.
Okay, if you say so. I take your word for it.
We didn't kill him or anything like that. But
Yeah, you also
and he
owe
said,
us
and he said he didn't
50,000
die.
gold.
Jeffrey did not kill him. Believe us, we did not kill him at all.
You also owe us
I had
50,000
nothing to
gold.
do with that. Holy.
You owe us 50,000 gold. Please, just take my word for it. Yeah.
He turns his
Good
face
guy,
around
good
and
adventure,
continues watching his men training. Okay, so you guys are done with that. What do you do next?
Drink.
I don't know. You feel a strange urge to go to the wizard tower.
What would it be?
I want to go try to find somewhere like that I can be alone, that like nobody else is around.
Let's go to the wizard tower.
I've already been to the fucking wizard
Oh,
tower
the,
already.
the wizard tower.
James goes to the toilet.
It was the first
What
wizard.
is only one
Jamie
toilet.
can easily wander around the city and
Oh.
try and find a.
I went to the wizard tower as the first thing.
You can easily
very
go
good.
around the city. 1 second, Nick. You can easily go around the city and you can find a spot where nobody is working at the moment.
Okay. I just try to find a place where I can go and try to figure out how these globes work that I was given.
How does
So
gauntlets
that kind
work?
of gauntlets work, rather. I put them on. Does it like restrict like me putting on? Like, is it hard to put on with the ring on my finger, or does that not?
No, you can.
Affect
That
it.
doesn't affect them. Gauntlets are this dude. I'm here.
Oh,
This is the
yeah,
gauntlets.
I'm being stupid. Yeah. Okay, my bad. So I put those on and I just try to lightning.
As you do that, lightning comes out of your gauntlets and hits a nearby wall with a deafening strike.
Oh my god, it's a lightning bolt. Go on.
I quickly kind of look around,
Lightning
like,
bolt.
oh crap,
Lightning
oh crap.
bolt.
I just kind of run away and like hide somewhere to make sure that nobody comes and like starts going ballistic.
It doesn't seem like
Panics
anybody
and
is
runs
near.
off.
Oh, surely somebody heard that, but doesn't seem like anybody's near or coming. Okay, so everybody else, what are you doing in the meantime?
Drinking.
Okay, so you're at the tavern, and
And playing.
well, at the tavern there is only like every table is full, but one table that is big enough for you guys, but one figure with wearing a cloak is standing over there. Do you
That
join
figure
that
me?
table? Shh. Wait for it. Wait for a cue.
What's it? What, is it a boy or a girl?
It's a girl.
Can
So
you write his
oh,
mic? Can you write his
female.
mic inside? Is he
Did people,
allowed?
did people come with me or not?
Is
Bob
this the
just
time
like
to ride
walks
bikes
over to
inside?
the woman.
I think
Grabs you by
Cadence
the hand
and
and just
Darius
starts walking
followed
you
you
to the
to the. I think Cadence and Darius followed you to the tavern. Did you not?
Sure.
Okay.
I'm just whatever goes. I'm a bit nervous before the fight.
Okay, sure. So do you share?
I
Do you
see
share
that
this?
giant, and that giant's huge.
Do you share this room with? Do you share the table with the girl there?
Yeah, as long as she doesn't object, as long as there's plenty of room.
Okay.
Tavern,
Well, do you
people sit
object?
down, they drink.
Do you object?
No, I don't object. They can
Well,
sit at
Lizzie.
the table if they
Okay.
so wish.
So
All
what?
right, no lady can resist 19
What?
charisma.
What's your name? Do you introduce yourself to the others?
I kind of like look up at everyone and like nod to them, but I wouldn't make an
If your
introduction.
name
They
is
just sat down.
if your name is Can Dance, I'm gonna strangle you.
No, it's just a stripper.
And how do you look like? Give us a visual
Um,
description.
Well, she's a fairly young girl. She's probably kind of mid-20s ish. She's wearing mostly green robes and a green hat. She looks kind of like she's got feathers and beads and that kind of like woven into the gown, and that she like looks very strange, I suppose, compared to a lot of other people, but you can definitely yeah, like you can definitely see that she's not just a normal citizen, but also you notice she's got like a rather large backpack on the leaning down at the side of the table, a large staff, and a spell book from her waist, like hanging on her waist.
Okay. So that's
Well
description.
met.
The other girl in the party says that.
And they go up and they
Well
broke
met.
Yeah, of course.
Looks up.
So,
Hello.
Hey there,
How we
baby
doing?
grill.
what brings you here? Suddenly,
Kinda like-
it's said it-
You like to know.
Cadence rape face.
Yeah, Cadence turns into a Boston midlife crisis thug.
girl,
Looks
you're
up it.
fine, and you know it.
You need to roll for hotness check.
Oh yeah, you
She's-
need.
no, I don't really need to roll for hot.
If you want to, if you want to, you can roll it.
I
If-
want to roll to see how hot she is.
Okay. Oh shit, I'm not even in the roll 20. What is this? 1 second, let me get on the dev server.
No problem.
10 out of 10 with Brofist again.
We'll rape again.
I want to see whether the rapier's not the only magic item in the room, Jack.
Oh,
While this is going on, Chucky, if I try to use these gauntlets while holding daggers, like in clenched fists, and like put out my fists into it, does lightning shoot out that way as well, or
You
do
will
my fingers have to be
electrocute
extended?
yourself with the
Daggers
daggers.
explode.
That would be bad. Don't give Chucky
Yeah,
ideas.
just
15
tell
hotness.
them-
That's not bad.
Okay.
It's pretty good.
Oh, 4061. Oh, that's cheating.
well, either way, it would have been 15.
Yeah,
The last
even at the 3d6 it would have been a 15.
But
So-
Can't argue with that.
So Chucky, what happens?
Yes, it
when I
does
try
work.
like that?
It's okay. It doesn't electrocute you, but it seems like not a very wise way of using metal and like metal and electricity at the same time.
Well,
They're
that's
very
why I'm
conducted-
not
it's
trying
very
this shit in combat.
But it doesn't seem to harm you anyway as you do it, and it still seems to work.
Cool.
Okay, so you guys have finally met our new your new friend. Have met a new friend. So how do you interact with this new friend?
New friend? Hello.
Friend.
Why
On the
everybody...
Maybe you
And-
want to
Table
help me
drink.
kill it.
Friend. Friend. E.T. phone. Oh.
she's
Maybe
feeling
you wanna
quite threatened
help
at this
build a
point.
box
She's
drive.
feeling hated around.
Yeah, it goes a bit near Nick. Is this girl crazy?
But Nick isn't there to comfort her.
If,
Anyway.
if
Oh, well.
you just, like if you're sitting at the table with her, she'll like probably start reading from a spell book and things like that. You notice that like when she turns pages and things like that, she just kind of like waves her finger a little bit, and the pages are just turning. So she's definitely got some sort of magical ability.
Yeah, I buy everybody a drink and I give a glass of wine to Bob and tell her to give it to the pretty lady in Goblin. I think he's got a chance. She seems friendly.
He goes at he goes and gives the pretty young lady the bottle with a kind of like a bit shy and scared. He hasn't had a good experience with female spellcasters. Last one tried to turn him into a zombie.
She accepts, says thank you to the goblin, looks over at Samal and nods to him, and
And I nod back with my new swanky hat.
Yeah, he now has a feathered hat.
oh, okay, she tips her wizard hat. Tip.
Is it
That
pointed?
definitely translates as well.
Is it a pointed wizard hat with a little? Or is it
Is it the point he had? It doesn't
is it
always go like that,
Kind of
and,
flops
you know.
over. Is it flopping over wizard hat?
Was no Jack by now, never floppy.
So it's like the Gandalf like one that they always
I get
flops.
It's kind of like a Gandalf hat, but yes, it does tip over at the end. It's not
Yeah.
a brand new one that goes.
It flops everywhere.
And like so she takes the wine and she just lets it float in the air while she reads and takes a sip of it when she wants to. She looks over at Darius, I guess, and has a look at you, and she just looks and says, "Nice robes," and goes back to reading.
Yeah, they're not the most stylish robes. They're like red with stars on them.
Yeah, they're like,
Yeah.
Like
it's
something
black
like
and stars on them.
That
But
was
they're
red.
magic.
And I guess they are.
If
Okay.
the awkwardness continues, I'll ask her. I presume she's here for the fight. In between drinking.
So what's your
Uh,
background unnamed character?
She looks up and she says, "What fight?"
You must know about the fight that's going to happen.
Oh, the giant fight.
But the fight with the giant, yes.
I'll help. She kind of doesn't be too worried about it.
Well, that was
Yeah.
easy. A lot of other mages we have seen where it seems to just cower a bit before they
Good.
they wanted some kind of assurance they wouldn't get killed. But you seem to be you don't seem to be feathered. No. Tethered. I don't know.
It
what
doesn't
it's called.
bother me. It's just a giant.
It's just a huge giant. If it steps on me, I'll only die once, maybe twice.
I can let
It
you-
is a mighty creature, though.
I can let you into a secret about the giant if you want.
I like secrets.
It's not really that big. It's just magic.
Oh yeah,
Are you
the
saying-
vambraces.
Imagine if one of us could dispel magic.
Are you
from-
saying that it's only magically that big?
Yeah, where
I-
the
I
bracelet?
pull out the
Yeah,
book.
get the book out, Cadence. Go on, get the book out.
Yeah, I get the book out and show the unnamed character the section about the vambraces that it was supposed to enlarge.
You kind of
I-
understand it because she actually explains it, because the drawings and the intricate language is not something that you know, but she already deciphered it, so it's pretty easy to kind of like connect the dots. And you
Ah, it's
understand,
language.
yeah. Yeah, it's another language.
It's
The language
infernal, yes.
is the language common, draconic, sylvan, infernal, or abyssal?
Doesn't matter. I can cast tongues on you, and you can read it.
Oh, excellent.
I'm
Okay.
pretty sure it's infernal, isn't it?
No, it's celestial.
Oh, that's what it was.
I didn't pick Celestial.
I can read it.
Damn it.
I can summon a griffin that can read it.
And
So
then you
no,
see it
no,
talk
no.
to the griffin.
you show him.
What the bird said is what's on the page.
You understand that they have what seems to be a magical vambrace that has a spell cast to them, a spell similar to Enlarge, which makes when worn, makes the user very double his size.
No, see, now we have one person who can cast range spells, and now we have another person who can cast range spells. So if things aren't going too well, I reckon if somebody nails that bracer with a spell or dispels the magic on it, or you see where I'm going, my dear.
Unfortunately, I can't dispel magic.
I happen to have a spell, and she kind of
Just by the way,
whistle.
you can't just dispel magic on a magical item. It doesn't work like that.
You can.
Yes, it does. Yes, it does.
Yeah,
Chuck.
It does actually.
I read the books.
That's
I
exactly.
mean,
it's
I
in
don't-
the name
it's
of
not
the spell.
permanent.
Dispel magic.
It's
Not.
I
can
I
dispel
did
stuff.
with the save, I guess.
dispel
but it would-
items. Or you
No,
can
I don't
dispel
think.
things.
I don't think.
It doesn't
It
ruin
only
the
does
item.
temporary.
No, it doesn't. It's temporary. I know that, but I didn't think.
It's like dispel magic field. It's only dispelled when
Ah,
you walk in the field.
Yeah.
I mean, it depends on actually like the DC like overcome depends on
Oh
the
yeah, it just depends on the spell that you're targeting. Yeah.
yeah. So it's different. Like
Yep,
It
okay.
doesn't always work.
Yeah. So that's that could actually work. So go on.
So I just kind of say, I may be able to dispel those if that's the case, but aside from that, I'm sure we'll take it down. Giants are notoriously stupid creatures.
Yeah, we can tell you some more secrets if you want, and then go into telling her about everything that's out there, with the
Everything we
undead
should
and
have
stuff
told
like
the
that.
other guy. But we
We did
forgot.
tell the other guy. They did tell the other guy.
Never
I did
mind.
tell you.
She, like, yeah, she kind of looks at you and she says, I know what's out there. I've been out there.
Well, that's handy because we're going back out there because no way am I going through them front doors.
Really? Do you need a hand with that?
Well, you seem a little bit more specialised than the other mages, like Cadence has pointed out.
Well, the other mages
It's not
like to sit in their towers and read books. You don't learn anything unless you get outside and see the world.
Get outside, get into taverns, and read books.
Well, what's a good book without a nice pint of it?
Wine in this case.
It's a ladies drink wine.
Elves and ladies drink
I don't
wine.
drink wine.
The
though.
stereotypical drink for elves and ladies.
By the way, I'm a girl.
I'm a girl.
By the way, I'm a
I'll
girl.
have a little bit less head on that pint, please.
So
Chuck us a beer. Thanks,
she kind
sweet.
of
Go on.
she she just kind of sits there and chats away with you about if you keep telling her stuff that you've seen or done outside, she'll like talk to you about it. She seems to be quite enjoying the conversation with someone who's actually done something about the issue.
Okay.
For a
Do you tell her anything about what's actually happening now, or just what you guys did?
No, I'd tell her about the council meeting.
Okay. So tomorrow morning she tells you about the council meeting of the.
As long as everyone agrees. I mean, we lost the bear.
Who?
The bear man, the man that turns into a bear. Sorry, very politically incorrect of me. I apologise, but we've lost him, so we have a slot spare in the party.
Ah! Is that not a joke? Slot spare?
No.
Well, if you're
Guys,
willing
I
to
have
go out
one
there and
last-
do the dirty, we might as well have you go out there on side and not get killed instantly.
Yeah, exactly.
It seems more of a fitting way to go, being killed by the hands of a giant than getting killed by the hands of, well, 1,000 goblins entering a door.
I still think half of them will get crushed by the boulders as well.
And not a very nice way to go. Although
I didn't warn them.
people- war is bloody. It is unfortunately something that
War
may be
never
unavoidable.
changes. Fallout quotes.
I love
It's
the
okay.
smell of death.
Burley will stomp them down.
goblins in the morning.
Burley will never die. Burley
Alright.
Oh
is-
yeah, do you have
Burley.
Burley still summoned?
I mean, he will probably not fit in the tavern, so
No, not really.
he could probably he could be outside. I mean,
It's
he
a
played-
bison. He could be inside, but do you still have him summoned? That's the question.
Sure, I mean, he played. I mean, I specifically said the cadence ends the thing with entertaining children, riding on Burley's time. We're going to doom, 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 doom.
Mhm.
So yeah,
Exactly.
I mean, Burley's family.
You'd have
Burley's
seen.
family.
You'd have noticed this bison by now. Like, it's obvious if she's.
Excellent.
Yeah.
She kind of like looks. She's kind of excited. Is this your bison?
This is my bison. This is Burley.
Oh, really? Check this out. She like ruffles around and like you see her like pull up this bag from her waist and kind of like reach her entire arm into a little
I
tiny
lean
bag.
in, like just to.
Oh yeah, you can double fist.
Like, reaches her
Double fist
entire
that
arm
bag.
into the bag and like
I
feels around
goes
and then
like with
pulls out
like
another bag. She pulls out another bag from within and then kind of puts it back on her waist and says,
I kind of like.
"Look at this," and pulls out a ball and throws it on the ground and rolls a d100. You'll see. And like she throws it this little like kind of ball on the ground, and as it hits the ground, it turns into a black bear.
That's where it is. Why, Johnny?
That's where Aiden went. Hey, Aiden.
What are you doing in there, Aiden?
Doesn't sound like
In
it.
game terms,
Hey, he
so
wasn't
Chucky
a
doesn't
person.
think I'm cheating. That's what I just got. It's called a bag of tricks.
I know the item. I know the item.
It's great.
And it, like throws it on the ground. There's a bear there. And she's like, "I got one too."
That is glorious. What's his name?
What's his name? I have no idea. He just comes out of the bag. He hasn't told me yet.
Can it actually speak?
What? It's
I
a
don't
bear.
think No, do you have any link to it?
No, they're just animals. They
Nope,
follow the
it's
command.
just a bear. It's just a bear that follows my
It's
commands.
gonna attack
Just
us.
Google black bear.
Looks
No,
at
hey, it
you.
follows my commands.
Looks at you and whatever a bear does. Like I have.
Roar. It stands up and goes,
I just kind of
Does
like
the Ursa goes rock.
I just walk over and pat it. Say, see, I have a bear.
Well,
Sometimes it's not a bear.
I have one of those bags as well, and I've got Bob.
Gary,
Oh,
or
yeah,
Samal,
look at
we're
me.
doing the
Jealous.
bear now. We're doing the bear now. I'm sorry.
Someone's jealous.
Fine, I'll
me,
summon
look at
my
these guys.
I'll summon my fucking celestial hippogriff then.
Someone's jealous.
Yeah, I'll summon my fucking, summon my fucking celestial hippogriff and check that one out, babe.
So it's like in an attempt to steal the spotlight. You see like a hippogriff appear.
I'm trying to impress her as well at the same time.
Yeah.
Check out the hippogriff, see? We can all summon things.
So you summon a hippogriff?
I think it's a
I stab people
celestial.
in the back. That's what
Yeah,
I do.
it is a celestial
shit.
hippogriff.
Yeah.
It glows more slightly. I guess. Well, this actually do they actually look different? Because I guess Burley would look different as well.
Yeah, celestial things do, yeah.
Yeah, are they like? Do they contain the stars of the universe in their
Celestial
bodies or
creatures
something.
often come in metallic colours, usually silver, gold, or platinum.
Cool.
Definitely a platinum hippogriff.
She kind of sees this hippogriff, and you just see her like eyes widen a little bit. She kind of holds her hands in like that and does the whole Japanese anime pose and goes, "Ah, it's a hippogriff." She goes, "Wait a second, wait a second," and she like pulls around her robe, and you see like she kind of like looks down at it, and you see her like concentrate for a little bit, and you just see like little claws come out of her robe, and just a little head pop out, and for the first time you see her familiar, which is a fairy dragon.
Oh, it's Puck. It's Puck. It better be called Puck.
$1 million deal
I-
files.
I go over and to her and ask if I can pet the dragon. I may.
She kind of like puts her hand out, and the dragon crawls up. It's only a really tiny thing about the size of a cat, and she says, "Of course."
I put my hands out and I gently scratch it under its chin.
It seems to be a bit timid at this, but it accepts your touch.
I move over to the ears and scratch it behind the ears.
Okay, so after you've like show of creatures, I'm guessing show and tell.
Yeah.
This is
I'll
like
introduce my
reminds me of
Like people are
wow.
basically
This
just
reminds me- wow.
like staring at you. They like there's a little like circle of people that are kind of looking at you, and the children are still kind of like, Mom, there's the bison. I rode on that. The nice lady let me ride it. It was awesome. And the mom is like, never do that again. Okay, so you're so big he could crush you. And he like takes his ear and does this. Bad boy.
So like
Stop.
I see her out. She kind of like holds up the fairy dragon. She goes, you guys want to see a trick? She says,
Sure.
I need a volunteer.
Nick.
Hang on.
I point at Bob.
James is a volunteer.
Bob.
James is a volunteer.
I'm over
It's-
somewhere
I'll-
else.
I'll
Lightning
explain
bolt,
the
lightning bolt,
situation.
lightning bolt. You just see me run by lightning bolt, lightning bolt.
We just talk about you. Yeah, we have a really good little guinea pig in our party. called
In
James.
a random moment, you hear like, when like a random part of town.
Ah, that's him.
I really
Dude, I see like a dagger just spin and hit you in the head as you call me a guinea pig, and you just crumple to the ground dead.
Oh wow.
It just like returns to me
Oh.
because it's yellow. I'm like, ah.
Slump to the ground and like the dagger pops out of my head and like you little when you see that anime when your spirit pops out like goes up in the air.
It's like GoldenEye. Like I shoot you in the head and it like zooms in on me like the red blood. and like I'm standing there with the dagger.
Da-da-da-da.
Hits him in
So-
the head.
so
like,
does
goes
Bob
to his eye, and
volunteer?
then it just goes into slow-mo.
It's like
I,
goes
I,
straight
I
away,
explained the
just
situation
wasted.
to Bob. Actually, you can still talk to Bob. Tongues is still active on you as long as that hasn't been like 3 hours or whatever the hell it was.
Okay, then.
I'll explain to Bob what's going on and see if he's okay with volunteering. I don't think she'll hurt her.
She
it a
do me
trick
a
or
do
a
me a
treat?
charisma check. Unnamed character.
Unnamed character. You'll never find the name. What be my charisma? It is, I believe it's 13. Yes. So D20 just plus 1.
Just plus one.
8. It's not very good.
Is it master? I know like female wizards. They.
She just says, "Don't be a pussy," and you just see the
Ah.
you just see the.
Don't
No.
Don't talk to Bob like that. I'll do it instead.
Okay, step forward then. Step forward.
I understand, Bob.
got-
Don't worry.
Don't be a bitch.
Don't be a bitch.
Roll, no,
Get
roll
over
versus
here.
death. Say versus death.
Yeah,
Critical
yeah,
burn.
Critical burn, exactly. She the dragon kind of like breathes a little bit out on you, and you just notice like you feel just amazing. Everything just feels great.
This
I
dragon.
know, right?
This dragon's got
Imagine.
drugs.
Up the magic
in-game,
dragon.
Puff the
Game
LCD
terms.
drag.
it gives you a bit of euphoria gas, which because you're volunteering, I'm guessing you're not resisting. So you kind of like for about 30 or so seconds, everything's just bliss for you.
Gotta give me some more of that
Is he
euphoria
actually-
gas,
is
man.
he standing around like drooling or like?
You know, he's actually.
just like,
I'm probably looking at the hippogriff because I've never actually seen the hippogriff before.
Yeah,
And
neither have I.
it's like this hippogriff is like fucking shiny as shit.
So
at the moment.
what you see is actually
And I'm gonna
like
go and stroke it. I'm gonna pet it. I'm gonna tell him that I'm gonna love it forever.
yeah, you
And
see
yes,
like this
I feel
giant
amazing.
hip,
Fly, yo.
you see this giant hippogriff that's shining, and above you, you're like in this state, you see like a light, and you imagine that your god, like the celestial from the celestial realm, sent him to you, and you're like ah.
Pretty sure I summoned him, not my god though. I ain't no cleric. I'm a bard.
Still, you
You
still
are,
have
yeah.
a dog. You still have a god, if I remember
still have a
correctly.
dog. Excellent, another companion.
A dog and companion.
Called Shirel.
Yes, I thought.
Shirel number 27.
So much dough. So much dough.
Okay, so yeah, this state ends, and the hippogriff is very weirdly staring at you.
You've just proposed to it.
You've just proposed to the hippogriff.
You are
I'm guessing I remember everything that's gone on.
Yeah, you remember everything, but the hippogriff is weirdly looking at you. It's like what?
Yeah.
What?
I'll just like pet it firmly and just go. We need to be ready to fight tomorrow.
Okay, I'm curious if this thing can talk. Come on, 1 second.
Your familiar can't talk common, it's not as cool as mine. Confirmed.
No, like not the dragon, the hippogriff.
The second dragon.
The dragon can definitely speak common.
Yeah, I mean
Oh, yes.
it is a.
Boom, 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 boom,
I
boom.
don't think it can speak anything.
I don't think it can. I don't think it can.
Yeah.
Celestial template doesn't give things the ability to speak common.
No, I'm not seeing it anywhere.
I don't think a hippogriff can speak.
It can caw, but
Yeah, it can go caw.
caw. Basically, that's what it does. It's like it looks at you and caw, and that's about it.
I knew you were a hippogriff before I summoned you, don't worry.
I wonder what would happen if I cast Fly on the hippogriff. And
I wonder what would happen if the hippogriff casted Smite on Nick.
I don't know what would happen if you didn't try that shit. Because you're like,
try me, bitch. Come at me.
I liked your face.
Try that shit.
It's
I
like
wonder what would
Smite.
happen if Burley and the hippogriff both smited Nick.
I wonder what would happen if they smited the giant.
Probably fine.
What
It's
if-
not like
I wonder what would happen if I'm slowly realizing I'm getting screwed into being the tank.
No, smite doesn't work like Smite
Please,
doesn't
please,
work
Goblin.
like
Okay,
World of
this is
Warcraft.
how it goes. Goblin is initial tank, and then the Celestial summons, and then it's you. You're fourth. You're fourth in line. It's okay.
Goblin
So-
has
Smite
never.
doesn't work
If the
They're
like
only
guy
two
gets
with, like,
2 attacks
4
per
decks
round,
in front
you
of
die
me
in the
before I'm
second
dying.
round.
Yeah, no.
If the
Smite
giant
just gives
gets
you
2
a
attacks per
stats.
round, it kills Goblin, then the Bison,
Killing the fucking
then the
goblin.
Hippogriff, and then you. So you're
Best
safe
be
for this.
dragging a certain cleric that we know up there with me so I can have a flanking buddy because I'm kind of useless without my flanking buddy. That's right, Salmon. I'm talking about you.
So you've got Fire Emblem. You've got your own flanking buddy.
No, apparently not.
Just hire like a level 1 underling to be your
If I take
flanking buddy.
leadership and just get like one guy just to flank for me, you just stand there. And I just
You-
flank. It's
but
your
you were
job. You
flanking.
just stand there and take the blows.
You-
Roll low and you get
like,
somebody with a bad hearing and he thinks you're calling him a wanker all the time instead of a flanker.
get feat called like conjoined twins, and you just have like a conjoined twin.
That's like 180
As a
degrees
flanking
behind
buddy.
your. Yeah, is like you're joined by a hand, and he's like always in front of you like that.
Joined at the hip.
Yep. Okay,
Yeah,
so
This time,
and if
yeah.
anything else you want to do in this show and tell?
I just explained to the hippogriff I'll have to put him back in his Pokeball to sleep, but I'll try and have him out of his Pokeball as often as possible.
Caw caw.
Hippogriff agrees.
Yeah.
Pokemon,
after
guys.
Oh, hang on, I
a
can
little
cast
while-
tongues on the hippogriff. I can't anymore, I've used all of them for the day, but I can cast tongues on the hippogriff if I want to talk to it.
You got the whole
After a
tongue.
while, I have to kind of like get the bear, and I kind of like grab onto the top of it, and just
Back in the bag, back in the bag!
as I hold it, it turns back into like a little fuzzy ball, and I put it back in the bag and put it in the other bag.
Oh no, it would be much better if the bear just actually tried to climb into the bag.
It's like open it up, and get in there, get in
It's
there
it's
now.
like it's one of those cartoons where the clown wants to go in the very very little car.
All the 20 clowns just climb into this little car.
Yeah, exactly. With the big giant feet. Okay.
I think we're pretty much done.
So after I'm done like practicing with my lightning gloves,
That's
or
about 4 times.
braces
That's
or
it.
whatever,
We can't do
Yeah,
it
the 4
anymore.
whole times. Nice practice, man.
4 whole times. I thought I could only do it
3 times.
No, 3
okay,
times.
3
Free,
charges. Yeah.
free charges. 3 times.
Yeah. So I go and you tell me, Chucky, where can I go to find like a? I'm looking for
For love.
Wizard, a wizard.
I'm looking for like shoes that make me move more silently. Something that helps me like move quietly.
Well, magical
Like,
items.
He's after
Not
Nike.
magical items, like a masterwork
Just
tool
padded.
that helps me, like padded
You
shoes
should get
that
like
help.
padded. Yeah, I
Quiet.
think so.
Yeah, masterwork.
that's
That would be a what do you call it? The guy who handles leather.
A tanner,
There's a,
Leather
yeah, there's a tanner.
leather
Okay.
work.
Worker.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Leather
a
work.
tanner or yeah, leather worker
Leather work?
anyway. Tanner would be most likely where you could find him. From what you know, there is a tanner in town, but he's not that good. He's not very good.
I'll go see him anyway. And if you want to speed through it so we can get to this stuff faster, we can. I don't mind.
Yeah, I mean, I was expecting you guys to just chat for about an hour, which just happened.
So is there any like? He doesn't have anything of that magnitude. He's not proficient enough. To
No,
be able to
he's
make
not
something like
proficient
that?
enough. He is just a simple tanner. He does not have the hands of a master. There's no way he could create masterwork items for you.
Oh well. Does he have anything interesting laying around?
Simple,
Does look around his shop?
simple leather armor, some leather books around, leather covered books. Nothing much. Just whatever you could imagine in a normal tanner shop would be. Okay. Anything else you want?
No, I think I have everything that I'd need. Since he's not good enough to be able to do anything. So, yeah.
Okay, good. Well,
I can
that's
make leather strips, and that's about it.
that's
Just
about
makes
it.
leather belt buckles.
Yeah, those
Hands
damn
down.
pesky belt buckles, man.
You
Hey, one of those, paint a face on one side of them. It'll get me anywhere in this world.
so you guys nap, sleep for whatever, however good you sleep depends on everybody how they feel about what's gonna come the next dawn that follows this one. And you wake up. You are woken up, to be more correct, by some by the bartender and some by guards, and once besides unnamed character. And once you have all woken up, they kind of say, "Let us go. The council is about to start."
Let us go. Let us go. No.
I grab
Go on
some
then.
cookie on our way out
Wait,
from
wait,
the
wait.
bartender or something.
1 second.
Did
One
you
at a
guys
time.
explain to me what the council was?
Yeah?
I think you'd know, wouldn't you?
Yeah. No.
I told you about the meeting.
He actually told you
Okay,
about it.
no, I meant about. Okay, if you told me about the meeting, then yeah, I'll go.
Okay, so you're not there. You woke up at that time and decided to follow.
Well, I
They-
mean,
they didn't wake you
told me
up.
about. Oh,
Yeah, we
did-
seem like
no,
friends
they didn't
now.
wake me.
No, they don't. They
He's
don't
part
know
of the
about
party.
you.
100% confirmed. Part of
I
the
mean,
party.
if they told me about it and all of that stuff, I assumed they'd wake me up. Do you guys wake me up? You kind of just leave
Rising
me.
Isn't that out know that you
Waking
exist?
hands up, big.
No,
I think we're
Are you,
like.
are you sleeping in the
I-
tavern with us?
I'd stay at the tavern that I ate at. So
Oh, if that's where we're all staying, then we'd know where you were.
I
so
would
yeah.
probably wake up my new girlfriend. So it's like, you know.
Sweetie, wake up,
He
sweetie.
climbs into his
So Cadence rolls over and
Cadence rolls over and wakes you up. Unnamed character.
doesn't even know your name.
she's just, I open my eyes and Cadence is in bed and instant just glitter dust everywhere and I'm gone. It's just like no.
oh,
No.
I hope you've got clothes on. Glitter dust in the vagina doesn't sound right.
Ugh,
Uh,
it's excellent. It is excellent.
It is excellent, is it? Alright.
Yeah, it's excellent. But
It's a rather tingly feeling.
So, do I have enough time to eat breakfast before we go to this council
No.
meeting?
the guards say it is shortly. Gather whatever you need, and we shall head there in about a couple of minutes.
I go to the bartender. Give
I,
me something to eat.
I run to the armor shop.
You run to the armor shop,
No,
and the
it's not
guards are
armor.
the guards are like, "Wait, where are you going?"
I need to get my armor.
What?
I need to get my armor.
Ah, okay. Be there in 10 minutes.
I'll be there, don't worry.
10 minutes,
Okay.
that's enough time to get some food. I'll take some food to go as well.
If I'd
Yeah,
have
like
been
I say,
smart,
I go over
I'd
to
have
the
taken
bar- I
his,
go-
but I didn't.
I go over to the bartender and I'm like, give me some food.
Okay, good. You are given you just there's a bread, a whole bread is like cut in four and like made sandwiches for you. So like he slaps up some bacon and some whatever.
Slaps this meat onto the loaf.
Yeah, he
Some
slaps
bacon
his
and egg
meat
pie.
on.
Wonderful.
I'll take the
Yep,
bacon and
those
egg
are
pie for 1 gold redo.
Yeah, it's full English breakfast you're served in a couple of minutes. Yeah, he doesn't ask for any money. He just pats you
Oh.
on the back and wishes you the best of luck.
I'm also right there, like behind James, and I kind of like
I
hold
kind of
my
like turn
staff.
around.
I'm like holding my staff like on the end, and I'm kind of like half hovering there, like just kind of like cross-legged, sitting up, holding the staff. It seems impossible.
Oh man.
I look over at Darius and I'm like, who's this clown?
What do you mean? Who's this clown?
I don't know, maybe the woman
Don't you
that's
know
floating
nothing?
in front of me.
Don't you know nothing?
I look. Are you James?
This is James. This is unknown person that we kind of
Yeah,
know,
who are
but we
you?
don't know the name of quite yet.
Who's asking?
I'm not the best with introductions. Let's leave it at that.
I look. You have daggers. They're nice.
Does this guy have auto detect magic? What the fuck?
No.
I just kinda
I'm just
look her
actually
up and
commenting
down.
on the daggers like stacked.
I kind of I like kind of step beside you, and you would notice that like as I walk, it's like just oddly quiet.
It's
and
funny
just
how you
kinda step
didn't-
behind you. I'm like, that's nice, and I just kind of munch
It's
on
funny
my
how you
sandwich as I
didn't
walk
mention
away.
the staff that has like the floating gem on it and shit, and it's like the correct floating gem. Oh, who knows about this?
Okay,
staff?
so
Oh, who cares?
Cadence, you wake up in your bed and suddenly a named character is not there anymore. It's like, you know, that...
This is
That is
completely
oddly
unacceptable.
cold as you reach up.
Yeah.
Completely unacceptable, and I rush to get dressed.
Okay, you rush to get dressed and you manage to...
Wait, I mean, no.
You're not
Uh,
having...
Okay. What, you're not
I was
getting
thinking
dressed?
about the.
You're getting dressed enough.
Rather peculiar, wouldn't you say?
No, I just run out naked.
No, shirtless
Okay,
ladies,
so you
boys.
guys all see
Hi.
Cadence running down naked.
Where is she? Where is my new Snookums?
If you can say her name, we'll tell you. Oh no, you can all hear that. Sorry.
Yes.
Also,
I left with them, I guess.
How Jax
Okay.
Carey manages to avoid can dance for 4 years straight.
if
Quingy-
if
Quingy
sit down
Quirk.
and eat, because I'll eat as well.
I'll
They
eat on the-
they don't
I'll eat
sit
on
up.
the go.
They don't sit down and wait. You are prompted by the guards in a couple of minutes to leave after you are all ready.
Well, if we're going to eat, like, I will use the staff to make all the food taste better, which I can do.
Okay, so you just tote your staff and
All
like
these magic spells. they just
Everything
go like,
tastes
I
like
just kind of, I just kind of like
Spells.
hit it on the ground.
He's
and
floating.
everyone's food
So
tastes good.
she's floating, and then she's like floating cross-legged, and she goes.
It's like- and the
Do it a
sandwich
bit more
starts
dramatically, like Gandalf, and just, you shall not starve.
starve. And well, anyway, the guys kind of take out, and at the sight of this new character, they look at you again and says, "Who is this?" Looking at someone.
I don't.
I'm not there. I've run out.
Okay.
Oh, sorry,
Someone
looking at Cadence then.
You're
She's
gonna
the
have to
most
speak for
looks
yourself
looks
now.
the most respectable character of you all.
Sorry,
the one
did you
who's
do that?
considering coming downstairs
What
naked.
do?
Who is this character? Pointing at the new addition to your party, from what they can manage to figure out.
That is not Aiden.
We get that, but she's not invited to the council.
I just,
I
I look him a bit, really.
Is she with
Like,
you or
she
not?
is.
We have never seen her
Of
before.
course she's with us. I mean, come on.
Oh, do me an intimidation check. I want an intimidation check from you.
Cadence is like, "Ah."
she goes all like Cthulhu style and just.
You know what?
terrified.
I could fucking go visit the North Star on this guy with my spell.
Okay, do your intimidation check. I want to see it.
Yeah, 1 second. I have to find. I'm not very good at intimidate. Oh, it's charisma science. 13. Average.
He kind of looks at you and says, "If you say so, but well, I cannot guarantee entry."
Well,
I like-
thankful is-
Yeah, you can.
And you kind of feel like his posture has grown a bit, and he doesn't seem to be intimidated at all by your look.
I like hold on to the staff and like, cause I'm kind of like small. I'm only like 5'6" or so. I kind of like hold on to the staff and like raise myself up. and just
Petite
say,
girlfriend, you
I'll
have
make
there.
sure I can get in.
Okay, and they get you to the Hall of the Sky in a matter of minutes. Samal, let's go very fast to you. Where do you go for? Samal, what do you do?
I went to get my armor. You said it should be done.
Yeah, okay. Did you pay him completely?
Yeah.
Okay, he gives you the armor and wishes you the best of luck.
I ask him if he'll help me put it on to speed things up.
Yeah, and you see
Mhm.
something very interesting on the armor. You remember the runes you had on, like the very big rune that's on the hilt of Dragonfang?
Mm-hmm.
He seems to have carved it in there with an inlay of silver.
Ooh.
He says,
Ooh.
I saw your weapon, seemed pretty nice. I added this just because I had some spare time.
As long as the dragon can't control me with it as well, it looks lovely.
Dragon? What?
But I'm in a rush. Like,
Okay, he'll have it.
yeah,
It's pretty
yeah,
easy to
yeah.
put on.
I'll tell you later. When I'll tell you on the other side of the wall. Yeah.
He nods. Good luck today.
So,
Okay, you guys are all kind of taken off the sky. Then Somal kind of catches up with you.
probably messaging my spells though, so I'll do that.
Yes,
What
everybody.
is
I
he?
message you my spells as well.
What AC?
Don't
did you
do
say
it
the farm
on. Don't do it on Roll20. Do it on Skype.
It's on Skype. Yeah, it's on Skype. I got
Private
that.
Tricky
Right.
here,
What
my
armor did he have?
spells,
What do you mean by?
Flank.
has? I just wanted
backstab,
ceremonial, just like ceremonial
backstab.
armor that looks nice. I can't remember what we agreed on.
I think we just said like the
Like,
first steel armor.
I
that
yeah, I
have-
paid like 150 gold or something for it.
Not breastplate. The other one before.
Chain.
Chain. I think.
No,
we
you can't have said chain. I'm wearing chain.
1 second. Let me see. Just studded with her hide scale mail. Okay. That's about it. It's like 50 for it and 50 for the adornments.
Yep.
Okay. So you guys and you see Somal dressed very, very lavishly,
Oh no, it wasn't. It was studded. We said.
studded.
Yeah, there's no. That's the same. One, it's medium armor. I can't wear it. And two, it's the same AC that I've got now. It wasn't the same AC. I know that. It must have been studded.
Okay. Yeah, if you say so. It's ceremonial anyway. It's not.
I mean, you can make it change shirt if you want, but then that's just the same AC of what I've got now.
So again, like you see Somal dressed very lavishly, and there is a crowd of people kind of gathering around the Hall of the Sky, and the guards are keeping all of them out. They let you all in, casting weird glances at a named character. And
They let me in though.
you are in the main hall of it.
Oh, okay.
So there's like the main hall where the guards are kind of keeping people outside, and inside you all meet, and the guards say that way. You know where to go. Do you go into the council room?
Yep.
Okay. You're admitted each one by one. The guard asks your name, and what do you do on name character?
What does he say to me?
His name, and I looks on a list.
I just look at him and say, I'm with them.
Yeah, she's with me. Name would be nice though. Gentleman
Yes,
is
it would.
asking.
Yes, it would.
The gentleman is asking for it, and he needs to add it to the list.
You hear a booming voice coming from inside. Close the damn door! It's a draft! And
It's a trap.
the guard kind of looks like, get inside, get inside. Closes the door behind you. And you are
Stuff.
in the council room. You can see Eustace Hellstorm, the leader of the Mages Guild, Reginald Ironwater, the leader of the Warriors Guild, Casimir Clearfield, the leader of the Knights, or as he calls them, a contingency of the Brotherhood of the Sky. And that's the three main NPCs of the city, and yourselves. So you're all seated, and what do you guys do? Do you have anything to say before it all starts?
Do we have to give a speech?
No, but do you have anything to say? Do you want to say anything? Do you want to do anything?
Hmm.
I'm making these pauses because, like, if you want to do anything, then I'm waiting for you. But if you're not, I'm just gonna continue on.
Continue.
No.
For me.
Yeah.
Okay. They start speaking, and basically they say, "So, you all know why we gathered here today." Reginald smiles at this, and Casimir slightly frowns. Says, "Our friends here have surveyed the outside, and from the information they have given me, and you all should have received, it is possible in the current circumstances for a short amount of time at the next dawn to defeat the vile armies that have laid siege to our city and reclaim it for our own." At this point, Casimir kind of stands up. "I'd like to hear more from our party. We've heard things, but not a whole story." And Reginald smiles at this and says, "Yes, I am curious about the undead part as well. That has not been explained to me at all. And the attention is on you guys. Anybody like to take the word?"
Casimir can explain.
You mean it's on the bard?
Casimir kind of does this. Well, like they all look at him weirdly when you say like Casimir can explain the undead part. Well,
So you get the line to me, bitch.
we had some knowledge that something that we weren't sure what was kept prisoner in the Hall of Heretics. There was a strange magical energy coming from there. We couldn't have investigated it. So, and Casimir kind of jumps up. "So you decided to tell the party the alchemists fired them, so to make them investigate it." And Casimir kind of slightly nods and says, "Yes, that is what happened, but in the end it turned out for the best. They have freed some undead spirits that were kept there by some whatever dark magic it was. And now it seems that they are willing to help us in our fight." The two of them kind of nod, and Reginald says, "I do not trust undead spells or mages," looking sharply at Casimir, at Eustace. What if these undeads decide to claim the city for their own?
They can't.
They can't last that long.
What do you mean
Yeah,
west?
They're on a time limit before they leave this plane.
Interesting. Well, I say let's not use their help. Let them
We can't
go to
decide
the
that
other
now.
plane.
It's been decided.
You have taken a big decision for a whole city, boy.
Do you not value your life?
What? Repeat? I didn't hear you.
Do you not value your life?
Yes, but I value keeping my life safe with steel and muscle, not by some fairy tale mage
Well, whatever you
slipping
say
in it.
now, whatever you say now can't change the outcome of what happened. So, why don't we just accept the certain circumstances that we're in? How's that?
If we didn't want to do this for so long and my men wouldn't be so eager, I would agree more on that point. But
The only other option would be to pile your men up in a line and have them crushed by the giant themselves.
Rather effective tactic, if I do say so myself.
now let's take it easy, Casimir says. Anyway, and he relays all that you have told him before. And he asks Samar if he has anything more he would add.
And black mage, giant, undead spirits, ghouls, female orcs.
Oh, by the way, at the
Goblins,
goals part, both Reginald and Eustace, the mage and the warrior, like one of the few points that you agree on. They are completely against their help.
Well, you don't have, like, they're going to try and help. We don't have to help them. That's what I'm saying. It's a lot easier to kill a couple of ghouls than it is to kill a giant. The idea is that we use whatever we can to take down the giant, the mage, etc., and then we can concentrate on securing the city for ourselves. I'm not trying to sell you out to some ghouls. It tried to eat me.
It is a lot easier for us of well, certain clerics to take care of undead than it is to take care of living creatures, I suppose.
I really don't like fiery rapiers either.
Looking at
Really
Cadence,
Well,
do you have
if you think
anything
about it like
that could
this-
deal with them effectively?
Undeads.
Yes.
They've been killed once. How hard could it be to kill them again?
I have my methods dealing with the scourge of the world, but I think if they would turn on us, they would be no match.
Hmm.
They just
Okay.
want to eat they just want to eat the giant, basically.
I don't particularly approve the strategy, but if it could be for a greater good,
We just have to make sure that they don't get the last hit on the giant. Oh, is that meta knowledge?
Meta.
Oh no.
A lightning bolt strikes you.
Hey, Nick, will you turn them fucking things off? Jesus Christ. There, James, not Nick.
So, eventually this concert finishes, and the basic idea is that tomorrow morning is gonna be the assault, and we need to go with it because that's the only chance they are gonna get. And the mages seem convinced enough, and the warrior seems pretty
Who's
eager.
coming with us?
You are asked who you prefer to come with you, to join you. Would you like a contingency of knights, warriors, some spellcasters? There is few numbers we can spare, but I would say about 3 to 5 of our men could join you, and they could deal with whatever would stop you in your way of flanking them.
Yeah, if we could just have like a second party.
Yeah, look at it like this. You have about 3 or 5, whatever you want, people with you. The fewer you get, the easier it's gonna be to move stealthy, of course. And if you get the maximum of 5 people, or the minimum, you can use them like take care of these guys, or do whatever.
Yeah.
Like they're under your command, basically. That's what I mean.
What
So you
do
can
guys
use them
do?
however you
have
want.
People.
any individuals that are more quiet than others, that don't wear heavy armor, that operate in the same fashion as I would whenever I move? Silently leather armor.
He says the Fibs Guild was the first one to get away from the city before it was attacked. There are few left here. There is no wealth to be gained here.
He just, you see the girl look over and she's just like, he just called you a thief. Are you gonna take that?
He did.
He takes that as
I smile and I say,
a thief.
sure.
And then like from the sudden, Casimir looks at a weird girl that entered. You, who are you? I haven't seen you before. Is this one with you? Looking at Samal.
Yeah, we needed to find a quick substitute for Aiden. And she got a bear and a bag and everything.
Well, could I glad to make your acquaintance, Miss?
Congeniality.
She just extends her hand. Thank
He
you.
comes down and kisses your hand and says, "May I know your name?"
You may.
Did I mention I spit fire out of my mouth now?
What? And kind of like looks back all of a sudden. What?
I can spit fire out of my mouth.
Everyone just
How?
It's amulet. It's great.
Like this, and just does it.
And like at this, like he just jumps back at a certain point, and like almost takes his. What is that? And points at your rapier. And like the eye of the rapier, like in the ruby, the eye just opened, and it's looking around, and you kind
What,
of
it
hear
does
the.
that? I thought only I saw it do that.
No, everybody sees the eye in the ruby.
Oh my god, my rape is alive.
He's not crazy.
I've told you, it does this from time to time. It
Yeah,
doesn't
maybe
know
we can.
it doesn't know I can speak. I can breathe fire. That's probably why it's looking.
And the
It's not a dragon, don't worry. It's just sheet of particle.
it's cheated, but like the hilt, the exact like the extremity of it, the
But
one.
would you just behave yourself? You're gonna get me in trouble.
You hear a voice in your head. Now, introduce me to your friends. The ones I don't know yet.
Can I speak in my head?
You can think, yes.
I just said that
You can think.
I don't trust all the people here, but I'll introduce them later to the people that I do. I don't think everyone would react well if they thought I had a dragon in my pocket.
Well, what makes you think I'm a dragon?
You told me it last time.
Did I?
Yes.
Ah,
You're not very smart, right?
I speak a lot. I sometimes forget what I say.
I forget things.
I have the same problem sometimes. We can help each other. I'll remind you of things, and you can keep me on track as well.
Okay. And the eye kind of closes up.
Thank you.
So where will you all be, I say, looking to the three leaders of their respective groups?
The black
The plan seems to be this. The warriors and are gonna be the front line. They're gonna be using their they're gonna be using a contingency of knights to lead them, and their tower shields and full plates armor, the ones that they have, to just go in a small file in the middle, try and bait the enemy in using the boulders, and see where the archers are positioned, because most of them should survive this. They will just like push through the heavy armored guys, and then after the heavy armors are out, they're gonna secure a little like tortoise kind of position in front of this, and then everybody is gonna pull out. Mostly it's gonna be the mages that are gonna try and help for keep this turtle wall safe, and then the rest of the orcs and elves are gonna pull out as well. The elves are gonna be to the sides, mostly trying to take out any archer they see at first. So it's basically gonna take some while. Like their assault is they're not gonna charge out. They're easily like step by step gonna take it. So they're gonna wait for you to take up good positions, and when the chaos ensures with the undead, that's when the full assault is gonna start.
Internet.
Do you have a horn?
We have some more horns. Yes. Why?
I think we should take a horn.
He searches his desk and takes out the gilded war horn. Here, take this. But please give it back after you have used this. It is a symbol of my order.
Oh, I understand. I give it to Bob. And tell him what it is.
He kind of very weirdly looks at Bob and then kind of like anyway in his
He's got
mind.
this, don't worry.
Yeah, that's
His
what I'm
beard
worried
is more
about.
magical than yours. Don't you diss Bob?
And he says, Bob says, "Oh, a horn! What's it do?"
You blow in it. But I wouldn't do it inside though. I wouldn't do it inside. I know exactly what you're thinking, Chucky. He's not going to blow on it.
He nods. Okay, master.
If ever we're in a lot of trouble, blow it. And if ever I tell you to, blow it.
He nods. Respectfully and says, "Okay, master."
And look after it because it's quite important to old Reggie over there.
Yep. Well,
He's a very
everybody,
obedient pet.
everybody kind of cringes a bit while at
No,
you speaking Goblin, but they ignore you on and like farewell each other and say we shall meet tomorrow. What are your decisions in the end? Who do you want joining you?
The dinosaur that can kill things easily.
What do you all think? 'Cause I'm just thinking two knights, 2 warriors, and a caster.
What's the difference between a knight and a warrior?
The knights are more heavily armored and they rely more on. Mechanically speaking, they have more AC than they have attack
Damage.
bonuses and damage.
They're gonna be loud as all get out.
Yeah, of course. And the warriors are more reliant on charging in and doing massive amounts of damage, but not being that resistant to damage. That's like the gist of it.
I lean over to Smile. The knights sound better.
I kind of lean up. I'm like, if we're gonna be loud, we might as well take knights.
Okay, we'll take 4 knights and a spellcaster then, yeah?
You say that?
But I say it to everybody in our conversation.
Don't forget your boons and your buffs and your
Yeah.
whatever.
Just if we run into the mage, another spellcaster might be useful, that's all.
Kind of shrug.
Okay.
Anyway, I thought you wanted to be quiet.
Well, unless that we're gonna, I want to take knights or I want to take no one.
Take knights and a no one then.
Because if we are going to be loud with a lot of people rather than,
Yeah,
but you all are not
Sor-
quiet to begin
sorcerers
with.
can
now
be
that the
loud.
bears-
You saw Darius, he was fucking loud with that fireball.
True, and you
I'm
all are
guessing-
loud to begin with, so we might as well just bring a bunch of loud people because now the bear's
Oh
gone.
shit, we're not stealthy. Oh damn, son. Oh damn, oh shit.
I still suggest we bring some range deeps.
We are the range deeps. We don't have any melee deeps.
Yep.
I'm a melee deep. I'm by definition a melee DPS.
Please, those throwing daggers are strong as hell.
Throwing dagger. Throwing dagger. Well,
and you have lightning bolts
if
now.
we s-
Lightning bolt. Lightning bolt.
You're slowly being turned into range DPS. The
Magic
more items you
are
get,
a
the
hell
more
of a drug.
range DPS you become.
I'm going to be the last tank out of the party. I'm going to have to go fucking Bard Blade.
Somebody's got to flank with me. That's why I want the knights.
Okay, I'm gonna send some generated characters your way. So they're considered like henchmen. Like you can use them however.
Can they
you
all
want.
have 18 strength, 18 con, 18 dex, and like
No, they
sub
randomly.
5
They're
of the other
randomly
stats?
generated. Randomly generated. Eh.
sub
Let's
5?
see. Do I
Sub
just
5
copy them over here?
am I supposed to attack?
I'm gonna
people?
jump a bit to the char page, so you guys are not gonna see our faces for a bit, just enough for me
It's a
to.
paladin?
Yeah, there I use the paladin crosses to generate them. Because knight is actually a prestige class.
No, it's not.
Sorry, I wanted to use some paladins because that's what they basically are, like the order. Knights or paladins,
Okay.
whatever they call themselves. I thought it was a prestige class at first, but then
How do you say that, Simon?
I.
Is
So
it
this is
Gunbjorn?
them unarmored, correct?
This
Is
is
it
this is
Gunbjorn
them
or is it
unarmed.
Gunbjorn?
Yes,
Yeah.
it's Gunner, Gunvorn,
Gunbjorn.
Gunbjorn, yeah, Ravi.
Is it? What is it, Simon?
What?
Gunbjorn.
Simon, what is it?
Gunbjorn.
Bjorn, or is it?
Well, do you want the actual Swedish for it?
Is that?
Yes.
That looks like a Swedish name.
Gunbjörn. Gunbjörn.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Gunbjorn.
And we've got
Today-
ravioli as well at the bottom there.
And
Ravioli, give me the
Gunnar is
ravioli.
pronounced Gunnar is pronounced Gunnar.
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 Do the people
No, he's
object
Gunnar.
if I
He's the
like
Gunnar.
if I let the dragon out and just start like reading my book?
They weirdly look at you, but don't comment.
Okay. Dragon's out.
What kind of book is it?
It's a spell book.
Look,
I just
I'm
like
interested.
You're interested? Like the dragon's just reading as well. Like the dragon's
I
reading.
mean,
I told it to get back in its scabbard.
I look
Yeah,
at
it-
my familiar. I'm like, why can't you read magic?
Why wouldn't we want? Would you want to do anything now? You rely on me too much anyway.
Can it speak now?
No, I don't. I don't even use you for nothing these days.
Intellectual,
Oh, lucky.
intellectual thing, telepathic bond.
I can no.
The
I'm
raven
just
can
talking to
speak.
it
I think
straight
it
up.
can speak as well.
It's just straight up speaking.
Yeah, that's straight up what it's saying. It's like, you couldn't survive a day without me.
Ha! We're not supposed to argue, you damn bird. You follow my orders.
And kinda does this to your head with its beak. View.
What? What does it do?
Pew.
Does a little soft peck.
Soft pack, exactly.
Eh.
Okay, so you guys are getting ready for tomorrow's assault. We've done 1 hour and a half. You guys want to take a small break here, or do you want to continue on?
Yeah, I just
I'll
wanna
take a
grab
small
drink,
break
that's
and get
all.
some Mountain Dew.
I'll go grab a drink quickly if we have a small break.
Mountain Dew, dude. We're sponsored by Mountain Dew now. Don't you forget it.
And
Okay, yeah.
And
What-
Doritos.
And Doritos.
And
And
Doritos,
Doritos,
and
yeah.
Doritos. So we're gonna take a small break over here, and then finally we're gonna go to the big battle. It's been coming for 15 weeks onwards.
For half a year.
I'm gonna say
Real
we've been
life
doing
time
this
in
campaign
2
for 88
days
months.
in game time.
it's getting time. Okay, we're gonna take a little break, and I'm not even gonna start turning on music because as soon as they show up, we can start again.
Getting lazy for stream.
Yeah. Okay.